Hi, my name is Kevin Thompson, and recently I have been hired as a consultant to investigate the company known as Abercrombie and Fitch.
Widely known as a company that promotes an athletic and preppy lifestyle, Abercrombie, along with their offshoot brands Hollister and Gilly Hicks, have managed to create a culture that encompasses an all-American lifestyle consisting of only the coolest young adults. They have been targeted for their racist, sexist, and all-around exclusive nature, but the real horror doesn't lie in their advertising campaigns. It lies in their use of sweatshops. Large corporations like Abercrombie outsource to other countries in order to increase profits. They outsource to factories like Alta Mode in the Philippines, which laid off over 100 workers in 2009 who were trying to unionize due to unfair working conditions. As of 2010, A&F was formally inducted into the International Labor Rights Forum's Sweatshop Hall of Fame for the use of sweatshops in their global production. In the same year, 28 workers who were making clothes for Target and Abercrombie were killed in a massive sweatshop fire in Bangladesh where individuals burned, suffocated, or jumped to their deaths. In recent years, Abercrombie has been attempting to improve its image on all fronts, albeit with very little progress. It is also notable to mention that Abercrombie has signed on to the Accord on Fire and Building Safety in Bangladesh, as well as cutting ties with forced child labor in the production of cotton in Uzbekistan. Unfortunately, this does not take away from the fact that child labor is still a factor in their production. I do not recommend granting an overseas manufacturing license to this clothing brand, as well as any that chooses to use sweatshops overseas to avoid labor standards and improving working conditions. Consumers are just as responsible for the production of clothes as fashion retailers. In the case of Abercrombie, what you're essentially paying for is the culture that comes with the brand, and not the clothing itself. It is important for people to see through these marketing ploys and understand how and where their clothes are made before purchasing them. Otherwise, you could potentially end up supporting something that you don't believe in through your own consumption.